The man groans, pushing himself up. Where am I? Boksoon stands, approaching him with a cold stare. You're where you need to be. I'm here to kill you. The man laughs, a harsh, disbelieving sound. You kill me, you're too weak. Boksoon tilts her head slightly. I could have killed you while you slept. It would have been easier. But my daughter, she insists, everyone deserves a chance. She throws a katana at his feet. A fair fight. That's what she believes in. So, let's see if you're as strong as you think. A fierce sword fight erupts. The man is indeed skilled, stronger than Boksoon anticipated. She takes several blows, but manages to parry most. Realizing she's at a disadvantage in close combat, she swiftly retreats to her car, pulls out a pistol, and shoots him multiple times. He falls, severely wounded. She approaches him, gun still raised. It's nothing personal, she says before firing the final shot. Returns home, immediately switching to domestic mode. She starts doing laundry. While folding clothes, she finds a hidden pack of cigarettes and some of her daughter's belongings. Her face hardens. The memory of her own father's brutal punishment for smoking, forcing her to eat cigarettes, flashes through her mind. She lights one herself, a grimace on her face. Her daughter, Jae-young, arrives home from school, confronts her, holding up the cigarettes. What is this? Jae-young rolls her eyes. It's nothing, Mom. Don't lie to me, you're smoking. Jae-young explodes. So what, you're doing it too? If you can smoke, why can't I? She storms off to her room. Boksoon follows, anger rising. Jae-young, get back here. But Jae-young has already calmed down, realizing she overreacted. She opens the door slightly. I'm sorry, Mom. I shouldn't have said that. The news reports the gangster's murder. The man, Boksoon's boss. Boksoon did a clean job, as always. His sister scoffs. She's just a tool. She's the best tool we have, he counters. Her contract is almost up, but I intend to renew it. Her success rate is unmatched. His sister disagrees. She's getting too much attention. It's not good for the company. The boss dismisses her concerns. She's valuable. I won't let her go. The other assassins admire Boksoon. You're the best, Boksoon. We all wish we were like you. One of them complains. It's impossible to find work outside McKay. The boss's rules are too strict, no killing children, no leaving for other companies, no abandoning missions. It's a death sentence if you break them. Boksoon nods in understanding. Leaving the hotel, she finds men tampering with her car. They step aside when they see her, but make lewd remarks. Just then, a male friend of Boksoon arrives and swiftly dispatches the harassers with impressive martial arts skills. Boksoon is genuinely impressed. Thanks, that was. He smiles. It was nothing. Just looking out for a friend. Boksoon offers him money, but he refuses. I didn't do it for the money. Jae-young and her friend are smoking secretly. 3 boys approach them, acting aggressively. Jae-young warns them off. If you touch me, I'll break your hand. She walks away, leaving the boys humiliated. Back at home, Jae-young receives a barrage of text messages. Boksoon asks, is that a boy texting you? Jae-young denies it. It's for school. We have to give speeches. The topic is whether men or women can be killers. I'm going to argue that only men can be killers, because it's too unusual for women. Boksoon is stunned and worried. She realizes her daughter has no idea about her true profession. The boss's sister watches the sparring match, clearly impressed. She greets Boksoon with forced enthusiasm. Boksoon. How good to see you. This is Jai, our newest recruit. She's quite talented. I believe she'll surpass even you one day. Boksoon remains composed. That's good to hear. The boss's sister presses further. She's stronger and more ruthless than you were at her age. Boksoon begins to walk away. If you'll excuse me. The sister stops her. What don't we see for ourselves? A little sparring match, just for fun. Boksoon accepts the challenge. Gi attacks with speed and precision, using a knife. Boksoon skillfully dodges and disarms her, demonstrating superior technique. Afterward, Boksoon meets with her boss. Your contract is almost up, he says. I want you to renew it. Boksoon hesitates. My daughter is growing up. I don't want this life to affect her. It's just a job, he replies. You're the best at it. While they're talking, Boksoon receives a call. Her face pales. I have to go, she says urgently. The call is from Jae-young's school. Her daughter has attacked a boy with scissors. Boksoon arrives at the school to find Jae-young and her friend. Neither will explain what happened. Jae-young is suspended. In the car, Boksoon demands answers. Jae-young, why did you do that? You could have seriously hurt him. Jae-young's voice is chillingly calm. I wanted to kill him. But I failed. Boksoon is speechless, terrified by her daughter's words. Later, she confides in her friend. I committed my first murder when I was 17, she tells him. I'm afraid Jae-young is going down the same path. At home, she tries to reason with Jae-young. You can't resort to violence like that. You need to control your anger. Jae-young turns away, her face troubled. Boksoon receives a call from her boss. He assigns her a new mission. Ji will be her partner. The next day they meet. Ji shows Boksoon her weapon, a specialized garrote. Efficient, she says. They proceed to their target's house. The mission is to make the assassination look like a suicide. They enter the house while the target, a young boy, is sleeping. They release a non-lethal gas to subdue him. As Ji prepares to cut the boy's wrists, Boksoon stops her. You don't cut straight across, she explains. People who commit suicide usually hesitate, they make ragged cuts. She demonstrates the proper technique. As she does, she notices a photograph of the boy on a nearby table. Looking closer, she realizes he's the son of a powerful government minister. Beside the photo is a note. It has to look like an accident. The minister wants his own son dead. Boksoon receives a call. It's Jae-young. She sends Ji out of the room before answering. Mom. Jae-young says, her voice soft. I'm sorry for how I acted before. I miss you. After disconnecting her phone, she leaves the place without killing him. Boksoon's boss sits at the bar, nursing a drink. His phone rings. It's Boksoon. Boss, she says, her voice strained. I failed the mission. The boss is incredulous. You fail? That's impossible. I couldn't do it. Boksoon explains, a lie forming on her lips. The gas didn't work. He woke up. In reality, Jae-young's call had deeply affected her, making her unable to carry out the assassination. Suddenly, the bar erupts in violence. Several men attack the boss. He fights back fiercely, using his gun with deadly efficiency. After the fight, he calls Boksoon back. You broke the rules, he says, his voice cold. The punishment is death. Boksoon takes a deep breath. If you spare me, she offers, I'll renew my contract. I'll work for you for as long as you want. The boss considers this. On the plane back home, the boss calls his sister. Boksoon failed her mission, he tells her. She broke the rules. His sister is pleased. Then she should be punished. It's time she learned her place. The boss disagrees. She's too valuable. I need her. I've decided to give her another chance. He hangs up, a flashback hitting him. He remembers going to kill Boksoon's father, a corrupt police officer. Young Boksoon had witnessed the scene. To his surprise, she had taken the gun herself and shot her father. She had shown no remorse, only a chilling smile. This memory reinforces his belief in her ruthlessness, and his desire to keep her working for him. Meanwhile, the boss's sister meets with Boksoon's friend. She gives him a new assignment. Revealing the target, the minister's son. News reports confirm the minister's son's death. Boksoon is shocked. She knows she didn't do it. Jae-young arrives home. They talk about the news. Jae-young, her voice trembling, finally confesses. Mom, it was me. I told you about that boy at school, the minister's son. He took pictures of me and my friend. He threatened me, I just wanted him to stop. Boksoon is horrified. Why didn't you tell me? I could have helped you. Jae-young looks down. You never talk about your work. I didn't think you'd understand. Boksoon freezes, realizing how much she's kept from her daughter. The doorbell rings. It's Ji. Boksoon lets her in, then swiftly disarms her, holding a knife to her throat. Why are you here? Ji, clearly frightened, explains she's been fired by MK. Boksoon and Ji meet with Boksoon's assassin friends. They discover that Boksoon's friend completed the mission on the minister's son. Boksoon is deeply disturbed. Her friend receives a call. It's the boss's sister. Boksoon answers. The sister reveals she ordered the hit. She then gives a new order, eliminate Boksoon. The hotel owner, also an assassin, puts a garrote around Boksoon's neck. A brutal fight ensues. Boksoon and Ji fight back to back, taking down the assassins one by one. Boksoon hesitates when she has her close friend at her mercy. He pleads for his life. I had to. She made me do it. Just then, Boksoon's phone rings. It's Jae-young. Boksoon answers, stepping away from the fight. While she's on the phone, the boss arrives. He grabs her, choking her. Ji intervenes, explaining that the sister ordered the attack on Boksoon. The boss releases her, furious. If you touch my sister, he warns, I will kill you myself. Boksoon stares him down. Whether I touch her or not, the company will come after me. And when they find out she orchestrated this, they won't let her live. The boss, still wanting to work with Boksoon, promises to protect both her and his sister. Boksoon says nothing and leaves. After she's gone, the boss kills Ji. Boksoon returns home to find Jae-young crying. I heard them talking. Jae-young sobs. They said they were going to kill you. Boksoon tries to comfort her. It's okay, I'm here now. But Jae-young pulls away, her expression changing. I know, Mom. She pulls out a gun from Boksoon's bag. I know what you are. Boksoon is stunned. She tries to downplay it. I'm a spy. She lies. It's just a job. I'm going to quit, I promise. The next day Boksoon expresses her own regret about her life. Jae-young then says that she also regrets about trusting her friend and their relationship. The company leaders hold a meeting, discussing Boksoon's actions. They decide the boss must be punished for her transgressions. One of the leaders pulls a knife on the boss. The boss, enraged, grabs the knife and kills him. Boksoon arrives at the office, ready to sign the new contract. She sees the boss's sister and attacks her, stabbing her in the neck with a pen, killing her. She signs the contract, leaving the bloodied pen as a message. The boss calls Jae-young, telling her to tell Boksoon to come to the office. Boksoon, at home with Jae-young, receives the message. The next day, she goes to the office. The boss opens fire, but deliberately misses. I won't kill you with a gun, he says. We'll do this properly. They talk and drink, acknowledging each other's skills. You can't kill me, Boksoon says. I'm your weakness. You've been in love with me since the day you went to kill my father. She attacks, stabbing him in the stomach. He reveals Jae-young is watching. Boksoon sees her daughter, her face a mask of shock and heartbreak. Boksoon, filled with guilt, leaves. At home, Jae-young pretends to be asleep. A few days later, Jae-young is at school. She hugs her friend, then whispers a chilling threat. If you ever betray me, I'll kill you. She smiles, a dark, unsettling smile that mirrors her mother's. The story ends with this ominous smile, suggesting that Jae-young has inherited her mother's killer instincts.